Hi friends, I'm here to explain you a program to add and subtract two 8-bit numbers using keil and proteus software. As you can see my screen, it's on the keil window where I've already typed in my code and executed it and created the hex file as well. So let me explain you the code line by line. So as you can see, the first two lines are the header files. The first line is a header file for the processor, that is 8089C51. That is the processor's name, and that processor will be requiring few functions which are predefined in the header file. And the second header file is kjc serial.h, which consists of the definitions of the functions printf, read byte pc, and byte to pc. So these functions are well defined inside the kjc serial header file. Next, I've defined a switch. I've declared a switch where I'll be connecting it to the port line 1. Then I'll start off with the main function. I'll be declaring two character data types, that is byte 1 and byte 2. Then tmod. Tmod is timer mode that will run in mode 2. That is, this it'll run in 16-bit mode. th1. th1 I've declared it as 0xft, that is it'll take a time delay of 9600 baud rate. scon is a serial control SFR which where SM1 and REM are declared 1 and rest as 0. Hence it is 0x50. TR1 is for starting the timer. P1 I am declaring the port line as 0xFF. Then I'm using an infinite while loop where I'll be using two if statements inside which I will be declaring whether the operation should be addition or subtraction. That is, when the switch is on, I will be performing the difference operation, and when the switch is off, I will be performing the addition operation. So likewise, in my first if loop, I will be asking the user to enter two values, that is from byte I'll be asking to enter the first byte, then I'll be using the function read byte of pc, from which I will be extracting the value given by the user as the input. So this line will be helping me to take the input from the user. Likewise, I'll be taking the input from the user for the second time as well. So after getting my first input and the second input, I will be finding the difference between them. For that, I will be using the byte to PC. This line will be helping me to find that. So this operation will perform byte 1 minus byte 2. And next, I'll be having a if loop where if the switch is off, I will be performing the sum, that is the addition of the two bytes. Like for the difference, how I took the input from the user, same likewise I'll be taking the input of from for the first byte and the second byte from the user and performing the addition task using this line, byte to PC of byte 1 plus byte 2. And yes, I've done with the coding. So I've already created a hex file and my hex file name is sum and difference. So let's see the Proteus window. Um, this is my Proteus window where I've already taken my processor and connected it to a virtual terminal, and I've connected a switch to my port 1 line, port 1 of 0. So here my switch is open right now. So let me include my hex file into this processor. So already I have done it. Let me show it to you. So when I double click the processor, a pop-up window appeared. So I have to just go to the folder, click on it, and my hex file is sum and difference. I just click and opened it. And I have to click on OK. So I had to make sure it is my clock frequency is 11.059 megahertz. I'll click on OK and let me run my program. So once I run my program, I will be getting a dialog box where it will ask me to enter the first byte. So let me enter my first byte as 02 and my second byte as 02. So 2 minus 2 is 0. So while the switch is open, That time it will show me the difference. So let my switch be closed, and now let's see what happens. So I'm giving my first byte as 2, second byte as 2. So I'm getting the sum as 4. So when the switch is closed, it will perform the sum operation, and the switch is open, it will perform the difference operation. Thank you for watching.